There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. Damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great.
Hey you guys, welcome back to another video. Listen, in this one, actually before we get going, I hope this sunset looks pretty cool. But in any case, it's a nice warm afternoon here in Tucson, Arizona. And in this video, we're gonna work with Ralphie. He's a sheepadoodle, just under a year. He's here for some basic obedience, and we're gonna teach him and you the basics of how to teach an automatic sit to your dog. This is usually an extended component of healing. So in most working dog circles, dogs are taught to automatically sit when they're healing right next to you when you come to a stop. So that's basically the principle today. We're going to teach Ralphie how to automatically sit. We're going to give you guys those same concepts and help you understand how to do this, and hopefully you can take this information and teach it to your dog. So without further ado, let's get into the video. All right, we are ready to get started with Ralphie, and let's go ahead and first start off by just heeling him around a little bit. Let's go, bud. All right. He knows I got a little bit of food. We also have already taught him how to walk on the leash properly. So for this video, we are talking about heeling. Prior to coming into training camp, he was a puller. So as you can see here, he's not pulling very much. And the idea is that when he's walking next to me, it doesn't feel like we're walking a dog at all. Now, the basic principle of teaching an automatic sit is just asking the dog to sit anytime we come to a stop. So that's all we're gonna do here. We're gonna come to a stop. Ralphie, sit. Yes, and we're gonna reward him, okay? That's the basic premise here. Really super simple stuff. So now once he did his automatic sit, he totally popped back up, but that's okay. We're not putting too much emphasis here on staying. We just want to teach him the concept first, and then the next step in this process will be to ask him to actually hold the sit. Let's go, bud. So again, we're going to go back into our heeling over here. There's a lot of debris on the turf, so it tends to get the dog's attention. Beautiful. I'm just going to come to a stop again. Once the dog and I are no longer in motion, I'm going to ask him to sit. Ralphie, sit. Yes. Then I'll mark and reward, okay? Now, if you notice, he swings a little bit and he fronts me. We're not going to put too much attention on that right now. Again, the idea is just that he sits anytime we come to a stop. Let's go, bud. Also, you'll notice I manipulate the leash to help him stay next to me. That's the dog's input that he needs to stay next to me. Beautiful. Very nice. We're going to come to a stop. And voila. You see the dog automatically sits because through repetition, he begins to anticipate what it is that you're going to ask him. Yes. Beautiful. Let's go. Now we're just going to repeat this process. As you can see, got a little wound up right there. No biggie. Come to a stop. And there's the auto sit. Beautiful. So he's a quick study without question. Let's go, bud. Come to a stop. Automatic sit. Yes. Beautiful. Let's go, bud. Beautiful. Come to a stop. Yes. Very nice. So this is a behavior that the dogs do pick up pretty quickly. It doesn't take very long to teach, and It's just about asking the dog to come to a stop and sit. Every time we come to a stop, it's just about asking him to sit. Yes, beautiful. If for some reason he doesn't sit, I'm just going to ask him to. We're too early in the training phase to warrant any sort of corrections for not sitting. This is literally like the first time we're asking him to do this, so it's super unfair to punish the dog for something we're barely starting to try to teach. So here's a perfect example. Ralphie, sit. Yes, beautiful. Look, he sat like 3 times in a row, right? And then on the 4th stop, he did not sit automatically. That speaks right to what I was just saying right before we came to that stop. We're simply going to ask him to do it. We're not going to expect it from him yet. I think after about, a week of doing this regularly, yes, then we'll start to kind of have that expectation. But for now, session number 1, we're just trying to teach the dog the concept. We're trying to teach you guys the concept. So all in all, it's going really well. He's a super friendly, happy dog. He's here for some basic obedience. And yeah, I really like his motivation is good enough. Let's go, bud. His motivation is good enough for food. So it's a relatively simple process, at least from a trainer's perspective. You see something distracts him in the environment. Ralphie, sit. Yes, beautiful. We just ask him to do it. Again, there's no expectations here yet. We're not expecting him to do this automatically just yet. It's literally the first session. It's the first session in regards to automatically sitting. It's not his first session in regards to healing, though. Yes. Beautiful. Good job, buddy. Let's go. See, right here, I come to a stop. Sit. Yes. Beautiful. Let's go. Come to a stop. Yes. Good job, buddy. Let's go. Yes. Good job, buddy. Let's go. Let's go is essentially my casual word for heel. I'm pretty laid back these days. I don't really say heel much anymore unless I'm dealing with a sport dog of some sort. So we're pretty laid back with, I don't say stay, I say wait. Ralphie, sit. Yes. Beautiful. Very nice. This is literally going as perfect as it could possibly be going. It's a car going by. We're just going to wait for that to get past us so I can actually hear myself. Even though I have a microphone attached and it's probably not going to pick up that road noise too bad. Whenever I'm talking to a camera, I kind of just like to make sure that there's not too much, the ambient noise in the environment's not overtaking me. Yes, beautiful. But and if I drop the food, he's allowed to break that sit to go get it, okay? If you drop food, it's okay that the dog goes to get it. Let's go, bud. This way. Over here, buddy, over here. Whee. Yes, good job, dude. Man, this is beautiful. Listen, this is going really well. We've been doing this for about 8 minutes. We're probably going to bring this session to an end. Ralphie, sit. Yes. We'll have him sit one last time. But just to kind of recap, the idea here is that you're simply asking the dog to sit every time you come to a stop when you're walking. It's easier to do this when you've taught the dog to heel. It's probably not as convenient to teach if the dog's doing a loose leash walk, because then you got to call him back to you and ask him to sit. It can be done. You can do it that way. But for the sake of demonstration and this video, we're using healing. I like the dog's temperament. He's a sheepdog, or a sheep poodle, sorry. A sheepadoodle, if you will. And he's got a great temperament. He's friendly, he's happy. He comes with all the problems happy dogs come with, which is, you know, jumping, wanting to play all the time, that kind of thing, right? So, but just to recap one last time, the basics in terms of teaching an automatic sit is to just ask the dog to stop every time you come to a stop. That really is it. It's that simple. And yeah, give it a try. Teach it to your own dog. That's it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.